This is the Team Objection podcast for June 21st, 2018, episode 348. And here we are in a lovely panel with only one of us wearing a different outfit. So you might be tricked into thinking this is a different recording. And it is, in a sense. So as we talked about before, we're just going to get the housekeeping out of the way early. This is the last show for a couple weeks because we're going to take the week off for July 4th. So we have Dave in town still. He's visiting us in Flagstaff. Then we'll be meeting up with Michelle while we're gone. But we're not producing any content with her because she's a garbage lord.
I mean,
an ass tractor, if you will.
An ass tractor. I would love for someone to call me, like, unironically call me an ass tractor.
I mean,
I would love it, honestly.
Yeah, but what does it mean?
That's the question.
It means whatever you want it to mean, Chris. That's the beauty
Yeah.
of it.
I'm going to schedule a text message to you, Michelle, for 2 weeks saying, "Hey, ass tractor."
Oh my god, I just love it so much. Is the thing.
I think
unironically,
Michelle and a lot of white women are not going to fit the criteria for at least one version of ass tractor.
Is it like?
It has to do with plowing.
Oh.
You don't use tractors to plow.
Yeah?
In a country song, you use it to drive around town and pick up chicks.
Well,
Have you heard any country song ever?
But there's a utilitarian use for tractors, and
Not
it's plowing.
according to country music.
I feel like my ass is not enough to be an ass tractor.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
I don't think any of our asses are either, to be fair. It's not just you.
Yeah. No. That makes you feel better.
I'm just saying, Keith Urban's like, in my tractor. And you're like, oh, yeah, what did you do in your tractor,
Didn't
Keith?
he make
and
the
he's
song?
Like, and then he killed himself.
Didn't he make the song, I think she thinks my tractor's sexy?
No, that's definitely not Keith Urban.
I don't know.
Somebody did.
That is a country song, though,
They
yes.
all blend together.
And there's another song, come take a ride in my big green tractor, which is, there's no way,
Chesney,
there's no way that's not a song about come ride on my dick, by the way.
My big green dick.
Zero way. And he's like, we can go slow or we can go faster. And you're like, yeah, like sex.
Still a dick.
Got
it.
it. Got it.
You know what else was about dicks and I didn't realize it at first for some dumb reason? Disco stick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I thought it was so on the nose that maybe it wasn't.
Well, that was
it.
kind of the same thing, too. Yeah, I was like, I mean, come on. Like, that's... And then it turns out, no, it's about not only just dicks, but pouring the stuff on your dick.
Yes.
Which is not good for you, for the record.
I think for either party, really.
No.
I don't think so.
There
I
was
think
that Magic Stick song, too.
Probably worse for the girl, I would imagine.
I thought Disco Stick was like one of those bouncy... What do you call those?
Pogo sticks.
Pogo stick,
stick.
but in a disco, like at a dance, and there's a disco ball, and you have the rave lights, and then people are like bouncing on the pogo
That is a
stick.
disaster waiting to happen. Strobe lights, people can't be able to see.
Yeah, and
Boys
he's like, I want to take a ride on your disco stick, and that's what I would say at a disco. I'd be like, hey, excuse me, I would, you don't know me, my name is Shaun, I would love to take a ride on that disco stick, please.
I love the scenario of Shaun being like a woman coming up to Shaun in some club and Shaun, I want to take a ride on your disco stick, and you're like, well, I don't have one, but I can go get one from the car.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I carry a pogo stick with me at all times.
There's one in my garage. I
carry
can
a
go home
disco
real
stick
quick.
with me all the time. She's like, yeah, I know you do, big boy.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I do. Let me go get it.
I have never ridden a pogo stick. I almost said disco stick. I have never ridden a pogo stick. It always scared
Michelle
me.
has ridden many a disco stick.
I've done it like twice, and I was never very good at it.
You can do a couple bounces, and then it's just like, meh.
I bounced for days on
On a disco stick.
Of course you did.
I was made for it.
Of course you were.
I think there was a lot of lube in the stick, though, because the bouncing was really well. It was great. It felt amazing.
Never got rough.
I just glided right
Just
through.
well-oiled disco stick.
Yeah.
I mean pogo stick. Yeah.
Pogo stick.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know, but since Dave's going to call out our sidetrack, I guess I can use it to segue instead. Speaking of disco sticks, we have a segment we haven't done in quite some time, but one of the three categories certainly fits with what you might do to a disco stick, and that segment is Marry, Fbuck, Kill. The one you would do, of course, is marry, and you would marry the disco stick.
That's what I assumed you meant.
I had a feeling you were on the same page with me, but I just wanted to make sure that the listeners were clear.
Yep.
So it's a four-way this time. Yeah. And we have a different order, but we don't know who's going first. Who goes first will inform the rest of it because it kind of forms that circle by the end.
Me.
Do you want to receive first or give first?
I want to give first.
Okay, so
I'm
I'm last.
He's a very giving person.
I'm a giver.
I'm last.
I'm a
then.
grower, not a shower.
God.
All right.
I hate you.
Oh, so am I going?
Well, you wanted to go first.
I
Unless
did.
you don't want to
It's
go
your
first.
show now.
Porcupine. No, so in the last show, we talked about, I don't know, a Rocket Power, which I guess is their cartoon. I'd never heard of it. And it made me think of other cartoons. And I thought, Dave, I've always wanted to know.
Which cartoon would I want for Fbuck?
No, out of Donatello, Krang.
You took this from me.
What? Did you do it?
Did. Well, no. I think I had Donatello in a Mary Fbuck Kill at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, we did,
And
because he was a
and
pillow
she gave
princess.
it to Shaun.
That's
yeah.
right.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Well, I've always wanted to know, as the least good turtle, Donatello, Krang. Now, with a bodysuit or without, I'll let you kind of play with that. And Bebop and Rocksteady as a couple.
Okay.
That leads to some interesting things because if you marry, like that's getting to polyamory here. If you marry them,
It sure is,
Yes.
Dave.
I think Krang has to come with the body, but it is Dave's question and not mine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think Krang without the body is a waste of time.
No, it's not. Think about it.
Okay, all right. This is actually, I think, fairly easy for me.
It shouldn't be, but go
It
ahead.
really is.
It should be the hardest thing of your life.
No, Krang is dead for sure, and it's just too easy. He is pure evil. Like there's no redeeming quality. If you want to try to marry him, he will just screw you over. If you want to try to just go for Fbuck for one night, there is zero pleasure coming from this whatsoever. I mean,
He's a giant, like, gushy brain thing.
yeah, there's nothing good coming from that.
Dave,
At
have
all.
you ever had
And with
sex
the
before?
body,
Yeah, but you can get that elsewhere. That's what Jello's for.
yeah. I mean, at that point, you can get an apple pie. It's fine.
Yeah, but the
So,
apple pie won't
I
scream.
see your point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
It might.
I mean,
Pleasure, I
have you-
meant
Right.
pleasure.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of a real doll? I bet it's better than Krang. So anyway, so
But
Krang,
Krang has a mouth.
so does a real doll.
So
but
does
he can talk
Jello.
to you. A real dog can't be like, oh, baby, that's just a little to the
Tape
left.
recorder, man.
Krang can, and he has those little tentacles.
I don't know. Sean's making some good points
That's-
here. You should listen to the boy.
That's what I'm saying, Dave.
He's
I don't think
also
this is cut and dry.
pure evil.
Yeah, but like, you don't have to get married. That's the other option.
Yeah, you don't have to kill the evil
Look,
characters
why are
in
you
this game.
arguing my choices here so much?
I'm
Like,
just
this is,
saying. I think you wrote off Krang a little too fast.
well, I
Yeah.
did, but he was also really annoying. Shredder was a better villain anyway.
and you don't know that the doll, the big guy, the body of Krang, maybe he has an asshole sent from heaven. Did you think about that?
No, indeed, I did not. That
Well-
never crossed through my mind in any way, shape, or form, and should not have crossed through yours either.
Maybe his feet are super hot.
Yeah, you don't know that. Maybe it's like, I like it when you touch my feet. The robot.
Yeah. So you have two mouths, really, in that scenario.
Wow, things. are
Imagine
getting-
just going to town
But
on
here's-
Krang and the robot.
So here is the thing, though. We're gonna Fbuck Bebop and Rocksteady because
Oh.
then you got two mouths going right there.
yeah, but
I mean,
one's a rhino. What are you doing? One is literally a rhino,
you're writing it.
and the other is what is it? I don't know what the other one is.
It's like a
Pig?
pig or
Pig
some
kind
sort,
of thing.
Yeah, what's a pig, dude? What?
But they're a little like punk rock type of thing. I don't know. I think they could just. They're not pure evil. I think they're a little bit of a doof, so I think they could be friendly. I know there's just
They could be friendly.
Yeah, they can be friendly. Them, not pure evil. Chris, is the stenographer capturing that I gave Dave an opportunity to have sex with a human-esque thing, and he instead chose bestiality? I just want to make sure that we're capturing
all
this.
of it was bestiality.
I mean,
There's
it's,
zero
it's,
right
it's
answer.
bestiality, and whatever a brain is.
Yeah,
So-
a brain, a human
Brainiality.
brain in a human body.
Krang is not a human brain. He's from a different dimension.
Well, whatever. Yeah, humans have brains.
Anyway, marrying Donatello seems like the easy choice because he's actually fairly intelligent. And while maybe he's worthless as far as a fighter for the Turtles, he seems like someone you could actually have a good conversation with.
Yeah, but you're going to put his bandana in the washer, and he's going to be like, Dave, did you put my bandana in the washer again? And you'll be like, baby, Donatello, I'm sorry. He's like, sorry's not going to bring it back now, is it? Now I have to go to the
Wait,
store.
now, why is the bandana ruined by putting it in a washing machine?
I don't know, Dave. Why don't you ask Donatello what kind of bandanas he's buying?
Look, the shirt I'm wearing matches his bandana anyway, so we're all
But
good to
while
go.
the bandana is in the wash, since apparently this is a focal point of this now, what are you going to do when another turtle comes over and replaces him?
Ooh,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know, would you?
How can you tell? If the bandana's in the
Voices.
wash, they
The
might as well be
voices.
identical.
No, the voices are all.
Are
different.
they?
Yes.
Will you know the difference?
Yes.
Dave's going to be going to town on Donatello, and Donatello's going to be like, Cowabunga! And Dave's going to be like,
Hold
oh,
on a
shit!
second.
Oh, no.
Oh no! You tricked me. I didn't know, Donnie.
Oh my god.
Well,
Who's the most likely turtle to do that? I think Leonardo.
Yeah.
I think Raphael.
No, Raphael's a
has some
sneaky little
pent-up
bastard.
Aggression.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
I got to focus on the fact that Leonardo's name has Nard in it. You're right.
Yeah.
Raphael's a better answer.
Yep.
Dude,
That's so good.
Raphael's like, dude, you guys, I'm so straight. Like, that's his thing.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna be the one.
He says it all the time.
Man, I don't have a problem with gay people, but I'm straight
I am
myself.
super straight,
I'm
like-
really straight.
But that gives him a chance to act it out if you think it's Donatello, because it's not Raphael. He's straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another dimension of that is if you're like, you know what, I kind of feel like Leonardo tonight, Donatello, you're like, hey baby, just take the thing off
And just
And-
let your mind go to
and
work.
just role play
Yeah.
as the different turtles.
Or you could have different colored headbands and just, go all the way with dress up.
Yeah.
Different
or you can go
colored
with the pink one. There's a
blindfolds.
new one.
What?
There's a woman turtle.
What?
Yeah.
Get that out of here.
You don't get her though.
What is this,
You're gay for
Ocean's
turtles.
8?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're gay for turtles.
I like turtles. All right. So then I am giving it to Michelle, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, in the recent movies, you are getting the Han Solo edition
Oh
of
shit.
Mary
Okay.
Fbuck Kill.
Oh wow.
Okay, well, one of these is going to be a correct choice, but go ahead.
So,
Okay.
it's a pretty simple one. You got Lando, you got Chewie, and you got Han.
I like that. That is simple. I was afraid you're gonna go like the robot, Chewie, and
And,
the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon and Woody Harrelson's character.
Okay, so I haven't seen the new movie,
That's okay. You know the characters well enough.
but I know the characters well enough.
You've
and
seen-
with that in mind.
You've seen the pictures, like you know who's actors, like who plays who there.
Yeah.
I mean, Chewie's
Still
Chewie.
He's just.
It's a different
doing
person
his thing.
inside, actually.
They got
but,
a douchebag playing Han Solo. They got Donald Glover playing Lando,
Mm-hmm. Aiden, what's his name, is Solo.
and they got a better actor to play Chewie.
Right.
But he was also Chewie in The Last
Just,
Jedi.
I'm thinking.
Also, while Googling it, I heard you typing.
Yes. Well, I'm just looking at pictures, just to be
No, that's good. You need to know.
sure. Yeah, like I'm very vain, y'all. So this is important to me. I think I am going to marry Chewbacca.
You know, I knew you were going to do
Why?
that. I just knew it. Like, before, as I
Because
thought of
he's
this, I'm like,
adorable.
this is happening.
Okay, this is already wrong, but all right, go
You
ahead.
can't even.
What?
You know what I want in my marriage? No communication.
Lots of hair, no communication.
I want to take somebody who's already married.
Han understands him. I would understand him too.
After how many years?
Yeah,
bold
that's what I'm
talk.
saying. It would be a long engagement, okay? We would get it. I like
Yes, I
There's
do
only-
want to marry you.
There's
Thank
only
you.
so much with inflection that you can do.
Michelle
No.
Homewrecker Weber on the scene.
Whatever. No. Okay. So I'm gonna marry
She was gonna be like, "Brrr," you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
I don't understand. He's gonna be like, you never listen to me, but in his
I just-
things.
And
I
are you
just
going to
feel
name your
like-
kids normal names, or are they going to be and
Yeah.
Aiden?
I don't know.
Blue
That
Baka.
it remains to be seen.
Subaka.
I feel like he'd be very loyal to me and would take good care of me. I really think he would.
Subaka
And-
S. Mibaka.
What?
Nothing.
Go on. Continue.
You're not gonna be able to have any kind of fun at all.
What do you
You're
mean?
gonna take him to the movies. You're gonna give everybody hairballs. It's terrible. It's a terrible
No.
idea.
You'll have to sit in the
No.
back row of everything, because if you sit in the front row of the movie theater, everyone behind us would be like, get out, get down in front.
yeah.
So here's the problem. By choosing Chewbacca as your marry target, who's the second best option here, you've now doomed one of the other ones to a bad choice either
To
way.
death.
Yeah, so I'm going to Fbuck Lando.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Your list
well,
isn't completely wrong.
yeah,
That's good.
I
This
get
is
that.
totally happening. Like
Which
he's-
Lando specifically? The young one or the older one?
They're both
I'll
really
take
good.
both.
All right,
the same
well,
time.
That
This
works.
is- yeah, like I'll take either. I'm fine with that.
Michelle,
no,
with time
he's-
travel.
I mean,
first
come on.
thing.
Yeah.
Donald Glover, that's
yeah,
pretty
I would
good.
be- realistically, like young Lando is like A plus 100.
Donald Glover
So, yeah.
did not used to be hot.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, he
I
got
don't
there,
know.
though.
I've been
What
watching
happened
like
there?
the early seasons of Community, and you're like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
I think it's the Childish Gambino side. I think it's overpowering the regular side, and it's making him more power hot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So yes,
But Billy D. Williams, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, he was the epitome of cool.
Yeah.
so
So,
I am killing Han,
Which
Oh
and
just
I'm
opening up
okay
your
with the
lightsaber right
decision.
into his stomach, huh?
yeah.
Opening up
I
your
just-
lightsaber right in there. Zzz.
yeah, I just I know a lot of people are like madly in love with not young Han, but like Han from,
Harrison
like, the
Ford
original
from the 70s.
trilogy. Yeah, Harrison
mother
Ford
is.
Han. I'm indifferent. Like, he's a fine character, but I'm not. I could go either way with him. And between like Chewie and Han, like Chewie's a much better, more reliable like person. So I'd rather marry Chewbacca.
Okay.
You hate my decisions.
I'm just trying to think of your kids and what those are going to look like.
I mean, I'm wearing this sweater, so it's close.
And I'm like, will they just look like you now? And I don't know. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know if like how that mix would
That'd be
go.
so
Would they
cozy.
either be short and hairy or really tall and not hairy?
One
Hear
of the
me out.
kids is going to get boned. One is going to look like Michelle and be fine. The other's going to look like little Chewie.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the opposite. One's going to get boned and going to look like Michelle.
That was the correct choice.
So, but imagine cuddling with Chewie. Oh,
You would-
how nice would that be?
Not really.
I don't know.
Just mouthful of
Good.
hair.
In warm,
No.
temperate climates.
No. If it's
Are
a
you gonna
cold
live on Kashyyyk or are you gonna live in
winter,
Portland?
Yeah, a cold winter's night.
In Kashyyyk.
He just kind of wraps his arms around me. It'd be so nice.
Yeah, but like, is he gonna feel like one of those abrasive like
No.
wool
Brillo pad?
sweaters? And
Yeah.
No, I can brush his fur. Like
That'll take
it'd be
all
so
day.
nice. Yeah.
So you basically just want to have a cat, but
Yeah,
Yes.
instead
I
of
wanna marry
Chewbacca.
the cat.
Yeah.
A larger
Chewie
version
cat.
of
and
Feely.
Chewbacca's like, "Arrgh." Translation: I'm more than just a cat to you. I'm a person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, shut the fuck up.
And you're like, oh, you're
fine."
so cute. I can't understand you.
I'm objectifying Chewie. I'm just like, no, you're nothing more than
Objectify
a cat
your
to me.
husband.
Yeah. Take off your fur.
Yeah.
She is a Furby, whatever those are called.
Furby.
Not Furby.
A Furby.
You got it. Nailed it.
No, what's the
A furry?
that one?
Furby.
That
You
one.
got it, actually.
Yeah, that one.
No, I think Furby was right the first
Yeah, you're
time.
right. No, you're actually right. It was right.
Oh,
Michelle
that's
is
so
a
good.
Furby. She has wide, giant eyes and has very few things to say.
Oh.
Of course, I'm saying this now as I'm about to get my punishment, so I should be careful.
Yeah.
Tread lightly.
So, kind of oddly enough, keeping in the theme of entertainment, the second Incredibles movie is out by now, I think.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
so-
Fbuck Elastigirl.
No, she's not on the list.
Damn
Sorry.
it! All right,
Nice
I
try,
did
though.
that on purpose. I removed her from my list because I was
All right.
like, that's too easy.
all right. Well, good. I get one of the children then. Wonderful.
Yes, you do.
One of the children, Chris.
Jack,
Why
Jack.
limit it there?
Why isn't it just
How about
Violet,
all
Jack,
three
Jack, and
children?
Dash?
Sure.
Jack, Dash,
Because
and what's her face?
you know what? To be perfectly honest, I don't think it counts if you give me 3 children. If I don't have a choice but to pick the child, I don't think I get to put that on my record.
We have one child and one elderly person.
jeez.
So we have Edna,
Oh, hey, there you go.
we have Dash, and we have Mr. Incredible.
Okay, Dash is dead.
Give it to me, Chris.
Dash is instantly dead
Why?
What?
because he's a pain in the ass.
What?
Adorable.
Oh, okay. He's adorable. Well, in that case,
Sounds like someone's overcompensating from wanting to have sex with children.
yeah. The guy who's voluntarily walked down that road 4 times in other episodes of this.
Dash is cool, man.
Dash is the worst of the 5 characters, and that includes Jack.
Oh man, come
I don't
on.
like that.
His voice
It's
is quite.
child.
His voice is pretty annoying. It's that
Yeah.
prepubescent, high-pitched voice.
But it's realistic. I mean,
He's
kids
a
at that age are
prepubescent
so
kid.
annoying.
And
But-
Chris is gonna murder him in cold blood if he can catch
But
him.
consider when he grows up, he's gonna be so powerful. Like,
And hot. You just
Yeah.
gotta wait it out, Chris.
But I
gonna
don't.
be power hot.
I don't care about powerful.
But like, no, I mean powerful and influential.
Yeah.
I already have powerful anyways. If I want to marry Mr. Incredible,
True story. Is that what
Oh.
you're doing?
sure.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
then he's gonna get old soon.
He already is,
He already is.
Yeah.
Have you seen that gut in the first movie? Like he is. He's gained some weight.
but it's gone now.
It's kind of
So
halfway
you know what?
gone.
Something that's power hot because you're gonna be a power bottom of Mr. Incredible.
Sure.
You will be crushed.
He is gonna go to town on you.
I like how you pretend that all 3 of these wouldn't make you a power bottom.
I don't know,
That's
Edna-
adorable.
Edna's like this big.
Yeah, well, she's also very demanding / control
so
freak.
you're gonna Fbuck Edna, who I feel like would be a super demanding lay. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
it would be
yeah,
fun.
that's what I'm saying.
No, you get no pleasure out of this. This is all
I
about
know.
her needs.
Chris, go
Yeah.
harder.
So let me
Go
understand
harder,
this.
darling.
Let me see. Where am I supposed to get my pleasure from then? The prepubescent boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, think
Yeah.
about it.
I mean, there's a lot of people that do.
You'll get nailed like 500 times in a second. Think about that.
I'm gonna get my pleasure from the guy who threatened to break what's his name's secretary in half.
Yeah. Think about it, Chris. He bends you over. Brrr, that's
Chewbacca.
getting nailed.
That's what Dash should do. That would be a quick. That would not be a good lay. Dash would not be good. You're right.
Well, it would be like,
That's
brrr,
gonna
and he'd be like, I'm done. You're
Yep.
like, oh,
Oh, did we
He's
start?
gonna really have to learn to not do that.
yeah.
He has a hard time though. He always wants to go fast. So like, how is he not going to do it? You know.
True
I
story.
don't know. I don't know.
That's why he has
That's
to go.
See, but it's all the difference. If he's like, brrr, and then he's like, I'm done, that sucks. But if he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. This always happens. Chris, I'm so embarrassed.
How does that help? I only have one shot at it.
Well, I mean, it makes it feel a little better. He
Not-
tried. He didn't mean to.
So I have to, if I'm going to make that choice, if that was the person I wanted to lock in my Fbuck with, I had to just live with the fact that it sucked. I made a lousy choice, but at least he feels better.
No,
Wear a bag on your head. Maybe
Your
it'll
death-
help him to control it a little better.
I don't think so.
your
I
death
think it would
choice is
hurt.
right. Death choice is right for Dash.
Yeah, he's done.
Yep.
He's gone forever.
I don't know what the sex with Edna's going to be like. You better get prepared for some foreign objects.
I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of experiments. I'm assuming I'm going to be told not to wear various implements of certain kinds, and that's going to be fine.
There
She's
will be
gonna put
different levels of lingerie, clothing, things for you. Yeah, there's going to be some interesting things. going on.
Tight-fitting suits. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
You're going to have a full body leather suit with like spikes coming out of the nipples.
There's a
And
conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Conveyor belt can
Okay,
help. And
you guys
if
are
it,
actually selling this.
and by the end of the night, there's an incinerator. So if one of us is not up to the task, then we're in good shape.
Darling, it's going to be wonderful.
Whoever comes last gets the incinerator.
Comes last. Wouldn't that be first?
First.
Look, I'm not Edna, Dave. I don't know her games.
This is becoming Saw very quickly.
But we know from the sequel, at least from the trailers for the sequel, that like Mr. Incredible's a good husband. So that seems like the marriage material to me. And then the rest of it's a trickle-down effect.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'm just saying I would have Fbucked the kid.
I
And
don't
you would have
know.
been done like that.
You know, though, Chris, Mr. Incredible strikes me as a guy that's like, well, I don't think Jesus would approve of this.
Yeah, you've had a lot of neo-Christian messaging from him in the movie and the trailers.
I don't know, is all I'm saying.
I think Dash would be the one who would be like, I don't think Jesus would approve of this.
That's probably true.
No, he's like a millennial. Like he's up with the cool shit.
Hello, fellow teenagers.
Dash. Hello. That's cute.
You can't
I
keep
feel
making the argument
if
for
you
Dash
gave
anymore.
Dash some time, he'd be a swell kid. He would actually grow up and be pretty cool.
But that's not how the game works.
But
But
it
it could be.
Well, if you had given me Dash as an adult, then I would have had to reconsider my choice, but
No,
you didn't.
You can kind of manipulate what you're given.
Oh, so I don't
right?
ever have to Fbuck a kid again then.
No, you do. You
Oh.
absolutely do.
So
So
it's just when you want it to be in your favor that we can change the rules to make
Here's
it
what
fit.
I think. With Fbucking, you have to do it like in that week, like right then. With marriage, you can kind of like say, well, they're gonna grow. We're gonna have a lifetime together.
Yeah, but nobody wanted me to marry Dash,
Well, I mean, you could.
so the
Child
change doesn't matter.
bride.
Yeah, a child.
Yeah, let's
That's
rip him
totally-
from his home.
Look,
That's
Russia-
totally cool in like 5 countries in the world right
Yeah,
now.
Russia does that all the time. Have you ever seen Taken?
And we're becoming Russia as we speak, so
Yeah.
we really should embrace this. All right, Shaun, you're last, and I also have an entertainment list,
Uh-oh.
and yours are all appropriate to what you like in a mate, so that's nice.
I thought you said a maid.
Yes,
I was like, I don't recall
I
talking
will
about
Fbuck
that.
3
love
days in a
maids.
row.
that's the person you went for in Persona 5, right? The maid?
Yeah, yes.
That's a good joke. No one gets it but us, too. It's
I
fine.
get it. I'm watching the anime.
Oh,
I've heard
there
it's
you go.
good. So, you get the choice of 3 of the most well-known Disney princesses,
Oh, cool.
Aw.
all from back-to-back-to-back movies.
Okay.
Belle, Jasmine, Ariel.
Oh, no. Oh, that's so hard. Well, we
Yay.
talked about this. I'm going to start with the mermaid thing because we discussed this.
We
did
did. It's
very
part of what.
recently,
It's
yeah.
kind of what was the genesis of the list was harkening back to that primarily, and then the other 2. We also had them all in that tournament that we did a little while. I don't know, a couple months ago now. But
Ariel's dead.
Yeah.
I knew it.
She's dead because here's the thing. You can't have sex with a fish. You can't. It doesn't work. And she's going to be like, but look at my seashells. I'm going to be like, I don't care. I can't do anything with your fins.
okay, but
Also, you're 15.
continuing the Krang corollary, she does have a mouth.
Yeah, but, I
She
don't
can
know.
hold her breath
The
for
other
a
women.
really long time.
Well, and that's the other. So I can't marry her because she's like, "Come with me to my undersea kingdom," and I'm like, "Pass."
What if? Okay, well,
So-
what if?
Nah.
What if this is Ariel after being transformed by Ursula? No voice, but legs.
No, it's terrible because I'll be like, "Honey, what do you want?" I'm gonna go down
Careful.
the bad path of 'cause
Careful.
that's a thing that people have. So
Careful.
I'm just gonna say, no. I want to. If I'm choosing, I'd like to be able to choose to have someone who can talk back, return to the conversation.
Yeah, I want people to talk back to me.
I want
Careful.
attitude.
Careful.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. If I can choose to have a conversation or not, I'm going to be honest.
It's okay. I mean, you can argue with me about my choices for 30 minutes, but if I try to argue one thing with you, it's like, no, this is what I'm choosing.
Well, I mean, you're just objectively wrong. There's
Yeah.
a difference.
That's why it's hard.
Of course. I mean, it's hard being so wrong.
Yes.
So Ariel's dead. I would like to just leave her out in the sun a little too long. You know, flopping around like
Wouldn't you want to, like, have some fresh fish?
I'm not going to eat a mermaid, dude.
Why not?
That's freaking gross.
Why?
Dude. Yeah,
I've
Michelle's
never thought
like,
about this.
right? No, oh, Michelle, I thought you were agreeing with me. Now you're like, oh, but
Wait a minute.
No,
Good.
no,
She
no,
knows
no.
what's
It's like
up.
cannibalism.
How?
Yeah, it is
it's
like
a fish.
cannibalism.
No,
They're not
it's
the
It's
same
not a fish.
species.
It's like a human.
They're not the same species.
She's like at least half human.
Yeah, but like, would you eat like a Spock, Dave? Like, no.
A Spock?
Is it like lobsters where you just eat the tails? Like, I'm
Yeah,
confused.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's like
So
the
she's
opposite
like-
of shrimp.
Yeah, she's like screaming because I've chopped her in half and I'm eating her
I mean,
like, underside.
okay,
like-
I mean, that's so much better leaving her out in the sun, like putting her on the ground so she flops around like a fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give her
And
the
then
slow
dies in the
death.
sun, yeah.
The slow sun/asphyxiation death.
That's great. Yeah, you're
I'll
so much
shoot
more.
a harpoon
You're
through
so
her
much
head. Is
kinder
that
than
better?
me.
All right, that's better. Yeah.
Yes,
Keel
actually
haul
it is.
her. Yeah.
I'll do the thing that Prince Eric does, and I'll ram her with the front of the ship.
And then you'll kill her.
It's a lot. It's a lot of phallic imagery.
Yes.
but that's that movie's fault.
That's the movie's fault.
So now that she's dead, I have Belle and I have
Jasmine.
okay.
This is actually an
this
easy
is
choice.
super
This is
easy
easy
now.
choice, yeah.
Fbuck Jasmine, hey baby.
Yes.
You're wrong.
No,
Uh-oh.
I'm not wrong at all. I am
Uh-oh.
not wrong at
You
all.
are
Bold
totally
words.
wrong.
Bold
You're
words.
not wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
Bold
Have you
words.
seen Jasmine's castle?
So what? Have you seen
You're
Belle's
gonna marry
castle?
her castle.
You
mean-
she's also banging hot that you get to have for the rest of your life.
Belle's castle or Belle's hovel? Because she doesn't get to have the beast's castle if you're marrying her.
Well, I know. I'll get to that in a second.
okay.
Jasmine, yeah, we're going to Bone Town. Like,
You know, if you get married, you're allowed to do that with your spouse.
no,
right?
I know, but I don't want that because she's like a Kim Kardashian. Jasmine is like Kim.
Don't put that on her.
That's not
I'm
fair.
just-
I like Jasmine.
Well, think about it.
I don't want to think about it.
Jasmine and I are gonna. See, I keep going off, and then I'm blurry.
Yeah, you keep.
Jasmine and I are gonna have a sex video.
Okay.
It's gonna make her famous. And
She already
then,
is pretty
you know,
famous.
I'm gonna be like Ray J or whatever that guy's name is. And
Yeah, very famous.
yeah, gotta go off into the sunset.
Mhm.
That would be my big achievement.
I just feel like I have nothing in common with Jasmine, so marrying her would be miserable.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, "Don't you want to pet my tiger?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Is that here?"
She likes tigers. You like animals.
Okay, one thing in common with Jasmine.
All right. She likes
Not
adventure.
sustainable.
She
You
is
like
adventurous.
adventure.
Yeah. She has to
I
travel
love-
the world.
I don't know, man.
Look.
Belle is my gal.
You take Jasmine out on a magic carpet ride, and it's a done deal. Like we know that. That's
Right.
proven. So
I just feel like Belle has zero personality, like the social skills.
Belle is
Social
skills at all.
intelligent.
No social skills.
She fell in love
Like
with
I
a beast.
do.
What's she gonna think I am? Like a god?
Great. So you're only good by comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ex-
Just like Gaston.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm gonna woo her. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I boned Jasmine, but I'm here for you, baby. And she'd be like, oh shucks. That's how Belle talks. Now here's the problem with Belle though.
Oh, shucks.
She has a castle, but now we have to sneak around from a beast, and that is gonna be scary.
And he wouldn't have turned back into the prince because he never found the true love, and he
Yeah.
is stuck in beast body because the
but like
rose fell.
they remain good friends.
While you're boning Jasmine, you're boning
Well, he
Jasmine
doesn't
and
know.
Belle.
He doesn't know, and she's like, it's kind of like the Imitation Game where Keira Knightley wants to marry Benedict Cumberbatch even though he's gay, and it's like, well, but we just get along so well.
It doesn't work. I think the beast knows
Mm-hmm.
because one of those animate objects in that castle, which are stuck that way too now because
Thanks to
they didn't
you.
get married, are going to spy on you.
No, because the Lumiere
Lumiere,
is gonna
yeah,
see
Lumiere.
me, but I'm gonna see that he sees me. I'm gonna grab him and be like, don't you ever want to see the light of day again? And she'd be like, no, please. And I'd be like, I will break you in half if you tell Beast. I swear to God.
You get his little feather
You
dust
know,
your girlfriend and like, break her in
Yeah,
half.
I like start peeling the things like they do in the movie. I'd be like, yeah, you want this to stop? I better not hear a goddamn word from you again.
And I was evil for wanting to eat a mermaid.
That's just sick, Dave.
Yeah,
You're
of
one sick son of a
You know,
bitch.
here's your problem with your theory. I bet Lumiere, if he doesn't have even any possibility of turning back into a human, would welcome the beautifulness of death in that instance.
Yeah, and they're also probably even more terrified of the beast than they were before because now there's no redemption for him. There's no redeeming qualities. He's just a feral beast who's going to attack you the second he gets his hands on you.
And then if Cogsworth saw, I'd be like, you have two options: die or join.
He would die.
He would die.
He'd be like, I don't.
Well,
I'm a
he's
clock.
kind of a stooge, but I think he would still choose death in that spot.
I don't think so because he's like, I don't want to die a virgin because he wasn't getting laid before he became a clock.
That
I don't
mustache
know.
was not doing it for anybody, was
I
it?
mean,
No.
in the cartoon version, no, but in the real life version, that was Ian McClellan, so I don't think he's had any problem getting laid.
I don't know. He probably would be like, you can, with me, he'd be fine. With Belle, he's like, I'm not interested.
All right. Well, all right. If you're Fbucking Jasmine, then are you doing it on the carpet?
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
what Magic Carpet Ride was eating her out. I
Yeah.
thought we got that already.
Got it. Yeah. I mean, that's not what I was thinking, but okay.
No, no.
Nope.
I was thinking I take her out on a nice picnic on the magic carpet. She's very, she
And
more
enjoy the picnic of her magic carpet.
I have brought you this food.
more cushion for the conversation, and then we, then we go back to her place. Put on some Netflix.
and chill the.
We just, see what happens, and one thing leads to another. Then that's fine.
You make sure that you make Lumiere watch.
Yeah, and then we pet our tiger. Now that is an innuendo.
Yes.
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 I
All
did
right.
it pretty well.
Well, I actually
and
agree with
Belle.
you, Order. I just like playing devil's advocate in these segments because it's more fun that way.
Oh yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I agree. Next choice.
That was good. I really like your choice there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Everybody made some really good choices today. I think I really like the work everybody did. It's good stuff. Yeah. Well,
That's what the show would be like if Dave was in charge.
I argue with you all the time.
okay, we're going to put a new twist on this at the end, though. You ready?
Yeah.
I like it.
Everybody has to pick who made the best decisions given their choices, and you may not pick yourself.
Okay,
Shaun made the best choice.
thank you.
And they were the choices I exactly would have made.
I need like a recap though, really quick.
Yeah, because you were the most recent one, so
All right,
now
here
I'm
we go.
like, wait, who?
Ready? Shaun, obviously recent one. Murder Ariel. Fbuck Jasmine, marry Belle.
Uh-huh.
Chris is going to kill Dash,
Oh,
marry
yeah.
Mr. Incredible, and Fbuck Edna.
Nah, man.
And
I can't condone that one.
Michelle is marrying Chewbacca, killing Han Solo, and Fbucking Childish Gambino. I mean Lando Calrissian.
And what was yours, Dave?
Mine was the Turtles, so I am marrying Donatello, killing Krang, and Fbucking Bebop and Rocksteady.
Nah, man.
Oh man,
Yeah, welcome to Awful Choiceville for you.
I probably gotta go with Michelle just because
Heck yeah.
there are things I can't condone. I cannot condone having sex with a rhino. I just can't.
So a brain is cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, given the choices, that's what we said. And Dash, Dash is one of my favorites.
I would have to kill two things if I wanted to kill by Bebop and Rocksteady. That's
Yeah, I
twice
mean, that's
as
fine.
hard.
They're villains. And you marry Krang, and you dominate
He's
the
a
world together.
villain. This would have been much more difficult if you had Shredder instead of Krang, because then I wouldn't have known what to do.
Yeah, you want your the cheese.
You don't know what I'm
grated, your
into. You
balls
don't
off.
know what I'm into.
True, he doesn't.
I like having no genitalia. All right.
One
well,
time use only. Okay,
so I voted.
I vote for Chris as the best list.
Okay.
And I thought Shaun had the best list.
Okay, so Shaun wins.
So he wins
Thank
two of
you,
them.
Thank you.
If there's a winner for this segment, and there isn't, it would be Shaun.
Wow. I've never heard those words before. Feels good.
You just heard it like 2 weeks ago.
It's true.
I know, but I forgot.
Tell me it every day
Please, I need it.
for the rest of our lives. All right, that's the end of this episode. We'll say goodbye to Dave. He's leaving Flagstaff forever. So bye, Dave. Bye. Wow, flipped them off. Some of us waved. Some of us used
Oh,
other gestures. Wrong. Yeah, remember it's camera right, stage left. It's the whole
it's
thing.
So confusing.
Bye, Michelle. Ah!
See, you gotta look. Bam, Michelle. I did it without hesitation.
Chris.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Well, ours is easy. We just
Chris.
point at each other in real life.
Yeah, I know,
just,
that's
like
why
Dave,
it's
I
easy.
can't. He's down there.
This is
Here's
easy.
the story
Hi, Chris.
of a lovely lady.
No, Sean's lady.
Yeah.
There we go. Got it right there. There we go.
Anyways, you can find us at the usual places, objectionnetwork.com, youtube.com/objectionnetwork. The social media is at Team Objection, and you can send emails to the show to objectionnetwork@gmail.com. See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.